will. There you are, there's your call for emergency. You set it up, you can test it, and it's all germanium transistors in there, I should think, if not valves. You see, you pull up the guy. That's how it works.
Poke you in the face.
So,
that's good.
Yeah, but I've got no information on it at all, and I don't know where I could get any either, because I don't think the company's available now. So I do chase some of these things, impossible dreams, and I chase them up. And usually people tell me that you know, the last person who used it was probably Noah. But you know, I can't help it. You know, it still makes me want to have a go.
Yeah.
These are basic depth sounders, which we use a neon on the end of a rotating arm. So you've got a motor that rotates all the time, and the neon flashes on the 0 at the top, and then when it gets an echo back from the sensor, which is the same thing, you have a sensor on the bottom of the boat, when that comes back, it tells you, so it gives another flash. So it might give a flash there, and then a flash somewhere down below to indicate the depth that you're getting from the bottom. And
that's interesting.
If there are fish about, believe it or not, it gives a little flash somewhere to indicate there might be some fish floating past. So it is a fish finder and a depth sounder of a very primitive nature. This is a radio, 24 volt radio, this one, that's why we don't use it. So
VHF.
There's two more just coming around. That is it's been given to us in a box. It was never used, but that is a very good radio transceiver. And there's a French one up there. That's that one in that bracket on. That's a French one. I don't think I've used that. I can't remember having tried it. And some of the buttons on the front are damaged. It needs a new front panel, but getting one might be difficult. We've got another one of those rotating ones down there. That's the Stingray, is just a log. You tow it behind the vessel, and it tells you how far you've gone. It's got a propeller on it.
This is really interesting.
Yeah. I've got one over there.
Before these standard came out,
I can show you the old-fashioned ones over here. So there's your basic depth sounder. You've got a cord which is calibrated with coloured light tags, and underneath there's a patch where you fill with wax, and when it comes up you can see the kind of soil you're under the boat, you know, whether it's sand or gravel or if it's just rock or something under there. You get some feeling for what's at the bottom underneath the boat. So that's that. This is a log again. This works with a propeller on the end, which is missing obviously on this one. Drives the little dials inside, all the little gear wheels go round, and it shows how far you've travelled. It's got this thing to hold the line horizontal so it tows it correctly, and that is the actual thing that goes on the back of the boat to take it. So that's a primitive device. I've tried to get a new one, and unfortunately they're around £600, so I haven't got a new one. But that's what it is, you see. You can easily find things we can't afford.
This is the Folkestone Museum. Please send your donations this way if you can. They could always help with the money.
So you can have a look at all our bits and pieces. If you've got a net going out or a long line going out and you've got buoys on it to tell you where it is, at night you can have this on it, you see. That will light up and it goes out. So that will tell you where your line is. Okay?
Thank you.
There's a gill net there. That's a common method of fishing today. You'll find if you go outside, tubs full of this gill net to go out.
Yeah.
And the fish swim into it to get their gills trapped, and then they take a roll. They don't. That's the way they try to get out. Okay. So we've got oldest lamps there. Lots of things we've got here which This is an electronic receiver, and it's tuned in. You find your